This is the way that I saw Boris Karloff Marx's lines. I've copied it ever since. Then, simply by picking them up and reading, it turns me into a freaking monster.
Jack, I'm sorry. I had to do it. There's something wrong with you, and I had to lock you in.
Wendy, open the goddamn door.
I'm sorry. I really have a hard time.
Wendy, listen to me. Let me out of here, and I'll forget the whole damn thing. Wendy, listen to me. Let me out of here, and I'll forget the whole damn thing.
It might be better to just play it as a medium shot with the situation. Another thing, maybe.
Can you do with your head down?
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. Let's do that. Try that, Jack.
Wendy, listen to me. Let me out of here and I'll forget the whole damn thing. It'll be like it never happened.
You couldn't find some way of sort of not looking at her and looking down as you say the line.
Wendy, listen. Let me out of here and I'll forget the whole goddamn thing. It'll be just like nothing ever happened.
Wendy, baby, I think you hurt my head real bad. I'm dizzy. I need a doctor. Honey, don't leave me in here.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna try to get Danny down the Sidewinder in the snowcat today. I'll bring back a doctor.
Wendy?
I'm gonna go now.
Wendy?
Yes.
You've got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere. Go check out the snowcat in the radio and you'll see what I mean. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out.
Very good, Jack. Excellent.
Right, check the gate, Doug.
That was a great one. So, Mr. Willis, let me ask you a question here. Is this the finest moment of your acting career, or what?
This is the pinnacle. From here on in, it slides down the backside of the finger.
Okay, you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do another one, yeah.
Coming back to you.
Bruce. Give just a little bit more of a slow burn, like. Just,
Okay.
Yeah. Just like blank, and then boom, action.
It's almost like doing stage work. It's the closest thing that I've done to stage work, I think. Because everybody here, I think, feels the same way I do and really respects Quentin's writing to the point of not wanting to come in and say, well, we have to take this line out and change this, and why can't I say this now? There's a respect for the writing that I haven't seen since I worked in, in New York on stage.
Dean?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll bring.
We started here. We started kind of back here. I want to look for the as the two cars come up,
Right.
We started here. They come around the corner. We just make a move, kind of like on this with curved rail.
Right.
So as they're coming up, we're just coming around. Excuse me, guys. Excuse. So, it's about here.
Right.
It's like a 21 or something like that. It looks kind of nice, and then everybody sort of comes from the cars. You're gonna like this grand crowd. It's a mosquito trapped in amber. That's how they got the dinosaurs. Yeah, it's a real mosquito.
Is that a real mosquito?
A big one.
And how'd they get it to stay there? Just stick there?
Well, because when sap came off a tree and trapped the mosquito, about 50 million years later, the sap got hard. Actually, it gets hard before 50 million years, and it entombs the mosquitoes. The mosquito,
How did you make this one?
Well, we waited 50 million years. We've been in pre-production for 50 million years on this movie, Jurassic Park, by golly.
I thought that he was going to probably have a lot of trouble getting me cast in it. As earnest as he was in wanting me to do it, there's a lot more kind of hot actors or contemporary actors that would fill the bill easier than I would. So I thought, he might have a hard time getting me in this. But he stuck to his guns, and he really pushed for me to be in this movie.
I just think of a period in my life when I was much younger than I am right now. And I think because I was younger, I was more courageous, or I was more stupid. I'm not sure which. So when I think of Jaws, I think about courage and stupidity. And I think of both of those things existing underwater. There was so much stress shooting in Tunisia that we just wanted to go home. I mean, I had 6 weeks scheduled in Tunisia. I did it in about 4.5 weeks because it was super hot, hard to breathe. You couldn't take a deep breath. We should have guys up here digging. Plus, we all began getting sick. I didn't get sick because I subsisted on canned food from the UK that I just literally opened my cans and sometimes cold had my breakfast, lunch, and dinner from canned food. But all the rest of the crew who ate at the restaurants or at the hotels, they all got sick. Thank you, mon père. Mon grand-père. I want you to work on the diction now. Monsieur Agé.
There would be times on the set where I would use the second camera, and I would be on the second camera, and I'd be either shooting things that Steve had told me, or I'd say, hey, here's a great shot, why don't I try this? And he'd say, yeah, great, do that. And we sort of were trading off operations, and he let me shoot second camera. I think he was doing it just to be nice to me.
If you're trying to escape on foot, the desert is 3 weeks in every direction.
What shall we talk about?
Cut. I'll be right down to talk to you about the mechanical snakes. We've got to work out something else. And I'll be right down. And he takes her out. You just might, don't wait too long. You're being a little blocked by Grant, so I'll tell you what, when Richard starts moving out, will you counter? And when you move over to here to look in the window, move over to here to look in the window. Even more, look through here. So when he moves out, and then you can take a step in. So when you sort of say, I'm going to, so saying, otherwise being blocked by Grant too much.
Okay, yes, I got
it. So when you leave, you'll counter to there, which will give Jeff a chance to look at Ellie a little bit over here and then make the announcement.
So not right away, but that moment.
That moment, yeah.
Okay.
Let's rehearse one more time, please.
Okay, rehearsal.
Here we go.
Camera.
Stick.
Marker.
Set. And Richard, start. Action.
I read the book.
Great.
You think the dinosaurs turning the boys, and that's where they all went?
Cut. Great, we got it. Very good. Oh, one more time, Joey. Don't look at your mark. Joey, step in.
Yeah, you did.
Joey, one more time. And action.
At no expense.
Have fun. And they're looking you back in control. Come on up, my dear. Got great. I see that back up.
I know. Not a good idea. I know. Right, listen. Don't say good night.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. Action on the Jeep. Also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, say, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them.
Huh?
Come on, you. Come on, Dick. Come on.
Right, are you ready? Well, when for Shelley? Shelley.
Die. Ex-murder killer.
All right, you just say 10 over when you're ready, Sammy.
I can't get out. Get out.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
I'm pregnant.
Holy shit, what? What do you mean?
Pregnant.
With a baby?
Yes.
Pregnant with a baby.
Yes, with a baby.
Happy for you, I am. Congratulations, you know?
Michael, can you let's just start from the top again, but just raise your energy.
Yeah, okay. All right, that doesn't make any sense at all to me, I'm sorry. That doesn't
How
work.
could it not make sense to you?
Because
we had sex, your sperm hit my egg, and now I'm pregnant.
Okay, I heard, yeah, I understand. That all kind of fell into when you said you were pregnant, but...
Mike, can we let's just start up at the top again.
Okay,
can you just raise your energy? Just get a low energy here.
Yeah, okay. What do you mean? What do you can't be pregnant. What are you talking about?
I'm pregnant with your baby, what?
No, that's stupid. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Mike.
Okay, yeah.
I don't mean yell, I'm just saying energy, not yelling.
And what is energy? Like, you're telling me, you say energy, and then I come and give you energy, and then you're saying no energy, and like, what do you tell me? We're all kind of wondering what it is, so why don't you tell us? And I know you feel the same way, because we discussed it.
Are you having a problem with it?
No, I mean, don't back down. This is your channel. Like, it's going to be like this the whole rest of the time unless we say it. I'm saying something right now to you. What the big secret is what is it that you want to do? Because we've done 15 takes of this, and I've done it with high energy, and I did it low, and then a middle one. You know that. That was a good take.
Well, let's just, if you want to talk about it, let's not do it in front of the crew. Let's do it outside.
Oh, okay. Then quit shouting shit out to me when I'm in the middle of a sentence, not even a take. A good sentence that's good on film.
You know what? Do you need a break? Are you having a hard day?
That's bullshit. Okay. Hey, can anyone who's directing this movie? Does anyone know?
You know what, Mike? Why don't you direct yourself then? Why don't you do that?
I would love to do that.
Why don't you do it?
That would be heavenly.
And it's just fucking everything up, and I'm getting tired of it.
Oh, it's fucking everything. Okay. Have fun editing this. This will be good. So you say, and then you say...
I'm not even here.
Don't listen to him. I don't even care.
You know what? I'm fucking tired of your bullshit.
Good.
You're a fucking asshole.
Good.
Your show isn't even on the air anymore.
Okay,
Just
that's
fucking be nice
okay.
to people.
Well, why don't you then tell me what you want to do, and then I'll do it so that you can tell me you don't want it anymore. I'll do it to perfection, and you'll tell me that it's garbage. Someone bring me a wardrobe change or something so that we can move on from this scene that we've gotten golden takes of time after time. And that none of them are being used? And if you rolled on any of the 5 rehearsals we did, you'd have 5 more golden takes? Can someone tell me what we're doing? Don't just sit here. Now's your, like, this is it, you know?
Don't get
This is
Catherine
it.
involved in this. Don't get, she's fine.
She's not fine because she's telling me shit that you can't hear. Because you're using a boom mic and not wireless microphones. So we can have a private conversation like that between actors.
You know, I'm just trying to be supportive. I don't...
You know what? Fuck this noise. Fuck all of you.
Good.
This is bullshit.
Shit.
Here we go. Very quiet, please. We're rolling sound over here on the PSA. Rolling.
Action. I'm lucky, but many kids aren't. No food, no water, no school, no future. When I grow up, I will change the world. But for now, I need your help. Go to one by one, right? Go to onebyone.org.
Okay, let's just try another one. Just try another one.
I'm lucky, but many kids aren't. No food, no water, no future.
Great. Try one. Try not to move your hands.
When I grow up, I will change the world. But for now...
Okay, you know what you're doing. You can feel what you're doing. Just try. Sorry, because it's just a white back. And it'll be intercut. It's fine. Sorry.
I'm lucky, but many kids aren't. No food.
Okay, I think the one thing that might be confusing is that when you say when I grow up, it's almost like you become a kid. Like when I grow up, you just think, you know, it's like we have these images of these kids who are just, I mean, horrible circumstances.
Devastated.
Yeah, totally.
So at what point do you want that turn?
Kind of in the middle of it when
Just when I become the kid.
Exactly.
So I go from the adult to the kid.
Exactly. You're you, and then.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
I'm me or Vince?
At the beginning. No, you're you.
I'm me. Okay.
You're you.
I'm lucky, but many kids aren't. No food, no water, no school, no future. When I grow up, I'm going to change the world. Go to onebyone.org.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like. Sorry. I didn't mean to like be a kid, like raise your voice. I just meant like feel.
Feel the kid.
Totally. The whole thing about using an animal as that's not a thing.
I can use an animal.
No. I'm saying don't if you do that because that's like a way. It's like a technique that's totally fucking discredited, and I know they teach it, but it's not. I'm trying to make it fucking. It's simple. It's like we wrote the text. Somebody have the lines. It's simple. It's like fucking kids are you know, it's like.
Let me just stop him for 1 second. I'm sorry. Listen, he's wound up. I mean, he's got a hard on for this charity. I don't know what it is. He's saving the pygmies in fucking Mogadishu.
Well,
whatever.
I'm on board.
I know. I know you're on board. I think he's frustrated because he doesn't know how to.
Very passionate.
Yeah, this is his charity, and he also doesn't know how to talk to actors.
Just try it. No, just try it. Just try it.
I mean, I'm here for you. So whatever.
No. Just try it. Just try it.
You want me to go big? You want me to go small?
No, just real.
Sincere.
Real.
For the kids.
For the kids. Okay.
Yeah, electrolytes for the pygmies.
All right, it's a big fucking joke.
Well, I'm just. Hey, come on.
I'm lucky, but many kids aren't. No food, no water, no school, no future, no way.
Can we cut out just the no way and when? See, I don't know what we're cutting to.
I'm getting passionate about
I
this.
understand. I know, but now you're just totally overdoing it. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I get paid to be an actor, and I can't even fucking do this. I'm lucky, you know? I mean, so put that all in there and then just say it, all right? Now let's go right away.
I'm lucky.
You look like you're stoned, dude. Fucking look in the camera, take a moment so we can come in on it, and then say, I'm lucky.
Okay, I'm trying.
I understand you're trying. You're maybe trying too hard or you're not trying hard enough. I don't know what the fucking problem is.
All right.
But let's go. It's fucking 5 lines, man.
5 lines, okay. Well, maybe you give me a line reading.
I don't want to give you a line reading.
Well, you're the
if I wanted to give you a line reading, I just fucking get in front of the camera and do it.
Listen, come here. Hold on 1 second. Listen,
I mean,
I'll tell you this much.
With all due respect, you're the big superstar. Maybe
I'm a big superstar.
Maybe you could give me.
No, come on. It's okay. No, listen.
Listen. Line reading.
Everyone's a superstar here. Everyone is lucky to be here. He wants to make this happen. He loves you. He loves the children and the wells and the whole situation.
Don't get fucking smart, dude. If you don't want to do it, walk away. I'll get someone who can do it.
He's here because
it's 5 fucking lines.
He's got his heart pumps green. He's green. He loves it. He wants to feed the fucking world. Let's go.
Last time. Let's just do it. One more.
Okay, one more.
One more. Quiet, please. If you don't need to be here, go to fucking lunch, please.
I'm lucky, but many kids aren't.
No food, no water, no school, no future. When I grow up, I will change the world.
When I grow up, take it from there and don't look up. Just look in the camera.
Okay, just straight to the camera.
Yes.
I'm lucky, but many kids aren't. No food, no water, no shelter, no school.
Where you going? Look at this. Look how fucking good he is.
It's over. When
Look
I
at
grow
that.
up,
It's over.
Hey, Damon,
it's over.
But for
Look
now,
at, he's sucking your
I need
goodwill
your help.
cock right here.
Studied to Scofier School?
That was really crazy, man. That time in the jungle with me and Marty and the tiger. Yeah, that was just insane.
We had this guy there with the tiger, a couple, the trainers. And he had like a slight speech impediment. His scar tissue like all over his face. Where he'd been had to bounce with the tiger, Gamby.
So after you've done that, you've had a cat that's done that 2 or 3 times. It's no longer worth it. Because once they put a hole in your leg, it's usually on the joint because it's usually where they're going for, and you can't walk for a year, and you don't want to do it anymore, so usually you put the cat up and start over again.
The trainer had like a pig on a string. So the tiger would see him, then he's going to pull him back to make him jump the right angle or something. So the guy come around and say, Gamby's very hungry today, Markin. He's very hungry, Mr. Coppola. I'm sure he will do exactly what you want. We haven't fed him in a week. Oh, shit. Action. We come out there, and Francis keeps saying, get closer, get closer. We're saying, you get closer, Francis, you get closer. What is it? Charlie? BC? Man, I've never been so frightened in my life because it was so fast, man. Guys were running everywhere, climbing trees.
I gotta remember, never get out. Never get out of the boat.
And to me, that was the essence of the whole film in Vietnam, was the look in that tiger's eyes, the madness. Like, it didn't matter what you wanted, there was no reality anymore. If that tiger wanted you, you were his.
Never get out of the boat. Absolutely goddamn right. Unless you were going all the way.
I remember complaining to Francis one day about my confusion about all that was going down, and I said to him, I don't know who this guy is. Who is this Willard? And Francis just looked me square in the eye and he said, he's you. Whoever you are. Whatever we're filming at the time. You are that character.
Francis said he had a dream a few nights ago about being on the set of the Saigon hotel room with Marty and a Green Beret advisor. In the dream, the Green Beret was telling Francis that what he was doing with Marty was wrong. It would never be like that. The Green Beret said those guys were vain. The guy would go to the mirror and admire his beautiful hair and beautiful mouth. In Francis's dream, he had Marty go to the mirror and look at himself, admire his mouth. And when he turned around, Francis could see that Marty had suddenly turned into Willard. Francis was going for a moment where you see Martin Sheen's dark side, his primeval being or something, some part of him that would lead you to understand how this person could commit an assassination.
Fellas, get ready as soon as you can, please. Let's go. Got to reload? Okay, fellas, here we go.
They set up this hotel room and Marty decided to have a few drinks. He wasn't drinking it all the time, and they rolled the cameras without telling him what to do.
Fellas, watch your reflections in the mirror. Here we go. Yeah, especially the 5 feet, take 3, repeat.
That opening sequence was shot on my 36th birthday, August 3rd. And I was so drunk I couldn't stand up, frankly.
Marty, go look at yourself in the mirror. I want you to look at how beautiful you are. I want you to look at your mouth. Mouth and your hair. Look like a movie star. Now frighten yourself, Marty.
I was so intoxicated I didn't realize how close to the mirror I was. So when I struck it, I ended up catching my thumb in the mirror and split it open a bit. Francis tried to stop it, and he called for a doctor. There was a nurse standing by, and I said, no, let it go. I want to have this out right here and now. It had to do with facing my worst enemy, myself. I was in a chaotic spiritual state inside.
What did she tell you, Mark? Your wife?
Sergeant, no!
Why did you come back?
I fought him like a tiger. It was real hard for me to reveal myself.
You fucker!
Think about it. Your wife. Home. Car.
My heart is broken. God damn it!
The room had been charged with the possibility that Marty might lunge at the camera or attack Francis. There was an electricity in the room. Anything could happen. They were inside somebody, in his personal territory, with a man alone in his most private moment.
I pretended I couldn't remember a lot of the things I'd done that night. Actually, I remembered it all.
March 1st, 1977. Last night at 2 o'clock in the morning, Marty Sheen experienced severe chest pains. At daybreak, he crawled out of his room and down to the local highway where he was picked up by a public bus. After being taken to the production office, he was rushed to the hospital. Marty, it turned out, had suffered a serious heart attack. He received last rites from a priest who did not speak English.
I really had a very close call, and I realized it's nothing that I can put into words. I just knew that if I wanted to live, it was my choice. If I wanted to die, that was my choice too. There wasn't even any fear. The fear only came when I realized later how close I came to the end. That's when I get scared.
I remember the phone ringing, and my secretary said, Marty's had a heart attack, and Francis doesn't want to admit it.
Dave Salvin let Melissa tell Barry Hirsch that Marty had a heart attack. What the fuck is that? Do you know that it's going to be all over Hollywood in a half an hour? If Marty is so seriously stricken, then that he must go back. Of course he will go back, and we'll eat him. Right. But when I talked to the doctor, they didn't know Marty's a young man. He probably would be able to be up and about in 3 weeks. I said, could he do non-strenuous work, such as just close-ups, sitting and acting? He said, possibly yes. That's all I need to hear from the doctor. So what's going on in fucking trade winds is fucking gossip. Gossip. That gossip can finish me off, because if UA hears that it's 8 weeks, UA with a $27 million negative is going to force me to complete it with what I've got. And I don't have the movie yet.
Right.
All right, now you understand
Yes.
exactly. If Marty dies, I want to hear that everything's okay until I say Marty is dead. You got it?
Right.
If it's not done, man, ship the whole office out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, I'm really scared, guys. The first time I've been scared on this movie.
Because, I mean, of course, the guy had, mortgaged his home and everything else to be able to make this movie. We shot masters of scenes. A lot of that material we shot with double over Marty's shoulder. Then we went back when he came back and shot the close-ups. So we had to find work for the shooting unit for as long as it was going to take to get Marty back.
Okay, I'll shoot anything.
Okay.
Tell me something I can shoot.
Well, we're out of little pickups to
I'll
shoot.
shoot the
that,
transition to medevac, or I'll do a take of this. I'll shoot anything.
Give me a break. What did I accomplish today?
You found out, number one, that we were going to have a tremendous problem without Marty with these scenes. We knew we were going to have to at least open one major scene without Marty. I knew that along. I told you we could get 2, 3 weeks or 4 weeks maybe, but after that we were in trouble. We both knew it.
All I'm saying is from my point of view, I'd like to do something. I feel like I'm this Peck's bad boy who's like being unreasonable.
Have a club soda department? Yeah. Got it.
All right. Okay. Turn on the video. Yes, Stanley. Turn on video. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now you go listen to Stanley. He's coming. Come on, square. Look back again, Danny. Scared, Danny. Look back, Danny. Look back. Scared. Danny. Look back, Danny. Start to slow down. Start to slow down. See the door. See the door. Look at the cover. Quickly. Get in the cover. Fast as you can.
Good. I think the last 3 were quite good. I think the last 2 were better, previous 2. Okay, let him go. No,
Let's play back the last 4 takes. Come
Like that?
on, John, let's see it, man. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
All I thought about is what
What? What do you think about?
all I thought about is what my mom and my dad was gonna buy me
Buy you? For what?
with all that money.
Uh-huh. And do you know how much you were going to be earning per week?
No, really, I didn't know.
Did they tell you?
I didn't know really how much I was gonna. I didn't know really I was gonna earn any money. No, I just thought I would just get a $2 or so.
Yeah?
So,
A bit of pocket money, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, right.
And so now I know I probably have $500 or $600.
Good job. Good show. There's some lights out here. Oh, I keep wanting to go ahead
Every little easy seem to be staring at wheels. Come on, Eloise, give me a hug and a squeeze. Every little breeze that I feel in my heart.
There? Yeah. I don't think you told me the truth. It's quite chilly in here. Well, there's a lot of just plain sweater men in here, so we're probably all right.
Yeah, they know a lot, man. They come with a really quality team.
We're straight through here. Straight on through. This one will gotta be a little lurkage.
What?
Look, right.
Lurkage is right.
Thanks, I see. Jimmy Durani's walk all the way from my toilet. What do you think of it?
Good, now.
Beautiful.
Let me explain this to you.
Okay. Yeah. Timmy, how are you? Very well, thank you.
Tomorrow morning show.
No, I'm being called out the door. What's up? Cook a little rice with it or something, will you? Something, either rice or noodles. Okay, Timmy. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Why do you have to know about my rice and noodles, babe? Huh?
I didn't know what you were going to say.
Rice and noodles. What if you walked in here and I was talking business?
Some personal matters, Jack, possibly.
You look cute today in your red shirt, huh? All right, now, what have I got to do? It's 8 o'clock. Why are we starting now? Is it crazy?
They're trying to finish it, Jack, for the week. So
Well, let's get them finished. Let's get him out of here. Huh? Finished with the assignment. Beautiful. Excellent work. Great work. Yeah, you want to go in with me while I go?
No.
This is Jack. I do have to go. It's pretty neat, huh? See? Toothbrush? I'll brush my teeth for you, Viv. Okay. I always brush my teeth before I report back in for work.
Why?
Consideration for my co-workers. It's grueling enough without a face full of lamb cutlets. They'll be so grateful to me now.
What?
They'll be so grateful. They'll say, look at that cat. Let him come down. You know it's midnight.
That's not true. It's 8 o'clock.
And Lord knows what he's been doing. He's down here, and he has a fresh and sparkling breath. You see? Now, you'll have to excuse me now because I'm going to take a piss. Thank you. There's that pressure on almost every movie set, and it's here as well. It's just Stanley doesn't relate to it because he is doing exactly what he thinks he should be doing at that moment about it, you know, sort of very single-mindedly. He's emotional on the set, you know.
Tell him to reduce the snow. Alan, stand over here! Alan! Alan, reduce the snow a bit, Al. You can't even hear us. Reduce the snow. They can hear you.
Do I have that stuff in my hair? I've got it out.
Stand by, boys. Okay, Malcolm? All right, roll video. Get out, Peter. Video speed, Stanley. Right, clear back, boys. Okay, turning, Doug? No, wait a minute. Forgot it. Hold it. Cut it. Keep it rolling. Keep the video rolling. Right. Keep video rolling. Reduce the smoke a little, Alan. Reduce the smoke a little bit, Al. Okay, turn over. Okay, turn over. All right, roll video. And action, Shelley. Action, Shelley! Cut it.
There's
no desperation. Oh, come on. What do you mean roll video?
Seconds.
We're fucking killing ourselves out here, and you're going to be ready.
I am too. I'm standing
So we
right
play
by
mood
the
music?
door. No, I can't
Yeah, but when you
hear.
came in like this, you said it is.
We're sitting there because they say, wait a minute, and then you say on the radio,
But when you
go.
do it, you've got to look desperate, Shelley. You're just wasting everybody's time there.
I can't even get
Well,
this door open. You have
I'm standing here. You make the move. You make the move. It's your move. I'm trying you.
Don't do it. If you do, you'll be sorry. You'll be very sorry because I'll rent you. I will. I'll pour it all in your head.
That's right, having some fun. Never had this much fun before. That's right. Good old-fashioned, all-American fun.
Excuse me, I
I just... Oh, my God.
Apple, take 5. Mark.
They shot me! They shot me! They shot me!
Great. That's what you do. It was in the script, wasn't it? That was just a test. That was to see if you're reading the script. Somebody's got to.
He's totally in control, and everybody is secure because he's so well prepared with everything. I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing all the time. You can really feel it.
Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. And the kid is not listening. And the kid comes running back, takes aprons, and you stay back here, I think. I got to see. I'm not sure. I mean... Yeah?
All right, so you on him, right? Hey, Henry, close the fucking door now. Don't let him in here.
Right.
I'm going to swear at him.
Yeah, sure.
Close the door. Don't let him in.
Then when he's taking away the ambulance, so you're some fucking jerk. You wasted 8 fucking aprons on this guy.
Marty's very, very honest with the way people talk in real life.
They shot me out! Oh, they shot me! They shot me!
Henry, shut the door. Shut the door.
They shot me!
That was the first time I'd ever seen anyone shot.
Jesus. Can't have that in here. Go on. Jesus Christ. I can't have that in this joint.
I remember feeling bad about the guy, but I also remember feeling that maybe Tootie was right. I knew Paulie didn't want anybody dying in the building.
Henry, you're a real jerk. You wasted 8 fucking aprons on this guy. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. I gotta toughen this kid up.